For action. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. Fight for the Empire.
The Empire.
Drop your weapons. A little help here.
Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. You wonder why I beat in the poor trooper, maybe?
Alright, men. Load your weapons.
It's fun. No, it actually makes a good
Drop your weapons.
sound. Sync. So I left it in. And then I'm like, well, I left it in one. Let me be consistent about this. Here we go. See you. Things I want to change up are the little inconsistencies like this. With the shorter curled wire, this one actually has better sound now. It's these little wires. I mean, you know, I think it's the mic, I think it's the recorder. It's the little wire. And it's still the microphone here. Audio is king. Or it's a tyrant. Well, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in the news. It's like, the main thing for Hawaii is we're gonna stay at tier 3. Thank you, Mayor. I think they had their little governor mayor. And guess who's submitted? The Governor Ige. Maxan? Whatever you guys think is best. I'm gonna not make too many appearances in front of the public. I want to be voted for. I want to be controversy. The other guy wants to be voted for, and he's like, pro-business, open up. And that's basically why you got tier 3. I personally think the confidence in the vaccines is good. If you go get the vaccine, that's good. But you can't say we're there and rip off masks and have, you know, giant crowds, concerts, and football games. Football games is okay. But basketball, I can't have basketball. You know, it gets biased when what gets opened up and up. Anyways, rest is all UK variant. Welcome to this segment of newspaper. Yeah, this is where we look at the newspaper and what's inside.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
I do one silly thing that looks kind of pervy, and I thought it was funny, so now I do it every time. That's how things happen around in the Mongoose Makes Hawaii channel. Like, subscribe. We'll get some other stuff. I'm editing up on the Shakespeare on Sunday.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Zoom. You get to watch a whole Shakespeare play. Some of them are pretty good, the actor voices. I blew it last time a little bit too much. Anyways, shouting. There's a name for that. Anyways, so
Drop your weapons.
Shut up! What's in the newspaper? Well, what's on the inside, we must check out what's on the outside. I had to walk around the house with this little thing to get the newspaper. The stairs are still broken. And the birds are back, the nighttime birds. Come on. Insert the sound. But here,
Moving, Cooper.
the headlines. Okay, that's enough. I figured instead of various squishy faces, I'll just do a little bit of various lightings.
Trooper standing by.
Well, Oahu will stay in Tier 3. The tears of a clown when no one else is around. I hate that song. I'm gonna try to even sing it. Anyways, yeah, like I said before, it's Tier 3 action. Oh. I like it when things go wrong. It's actually funnier. It's crazy for me though. Oh, it's a big wave surf. Ooh. Anyways, yeah. It's a, thing. And they want it open. So the numbers are on Oahu, 51 cases. Statewide, 76 cases. Getting a little better. The average daily case is 58. State positivity rate, 2.0. Contagiousness rate is still not good. What is it, man? Are people just dropping they call it the fatigue? I'm tired of doing this, I'm tired. Former Naval Air Station there, Barbers Point. Former station at Barbers Point. In the field, Servo Page opened up 90 acres, which was formerly Barber's Point, World War II, Quonset huts. If you ever go to camp or something like that and they rent out the space and you're like sitting there, and your surroundings are this weird forest and World War II Quonset huts. Now you know how it was back in the day. Speaking of back in the day, there we go, back in the day. Back in the day, we have this. 1962. Instructors from the Department of Parks and Recreation practice an ancient sport of javelin throwing, which their goal is to pierce a coconut on top of a 30-foot pole 75 feet away. The officials are preparing for training the teams of the Hawaii Tahiti Fete, which I think is a festival, in Hawaii's International Marketplace. So, the ancient art of chucking spears. I mean, I was thinking like shot put, discus, and javelin, and they don't allow javelin. No, for various reasons of obvious reasons, you throw spears like that. Coconut though! Throw the spears, they come on coconut! No, they do all kind of the trick stuff, right, for tourism. 1962. I don't know what this is. Now's not the time to stop, but solar panel. Get more support solar panel. I don't know what that is. Giant one-page ad. Seniors, get the shots. They're like, oh my god. Hey, it's like third wave. It's third wave out there. It's coming in. It's like third wave the tide is coming into the U.S. And it's UK variant, the one that spreads real fast. For sure. They're like going scrambling. Seniors, get vaccinated. They're using the J&J, right? The Jason. One-shot deals. Come on, it's time. The time's now. Hurry up. I'm getting there. Stop rushing me, sonny. Biden's not going to step down on his trillion infrastructure plan, which is massively initiative of holy crap. I think it's really good. We're kind of like Rebuild America, right? But it's huge. That thing's huge. But how's it gonna? It's like a big drama in Congress still. It's like you don't need Games of Thrones. You don't need just soap operas. Throw all that away and watch your TV and support the one you want. Vote for the one you want kind of thing. Say, tell your congressman, you don't do that. I'm not going to vote for you. Tell all my friends not going to vote for you. I'm a member of 14 unions. Tell them that. And then they're like, what? I'll listen to you. President plans to move on target gun violence. Uh-oh. I just say that because this is that's like one of the toughest thing because, yeah, I don't care opinion on gun violence. I already did that. The opinion on gun violence is one thing. I'm just saying it's the bipartisan thing going on there. That shit. George Floyd was murdered and that officer's going down hard. Is that looking good for him? They're trying testimony. I've seen it already. They're trying testimony. Say, well, could it be that he was arched his back, so he was resisting arrest? And could it be that he died of drug? They're trying everything, and it still doesn't look like it's panning out for them. But it's sort of disgusting to see him. The guy's down. He's about to get killed. And the guy's full force on his neck with his knee. And he's like, I feel him squirming. I think he's resisting arrest. Keep doing it. All other law officers are just going, you did everything wrong and you're a loser. He's going down. And they're going to scapegoat him. If anything, they'll just scapegoat the falsity, I was going to say. Yes, the weather stalls this retrieving cargo ship. This thing that's like a nightmare for me. 50-foot waves on each side with this. That's just listing there. They're trying to get this stuff inside. There's like oil inside. Don't let it spill. Oh, in sports. Hey, sports. Helping others shine. Charlie Wade, huge volleyball coach on. I think this is Charlie Wade. Who the heck is this? This is Jacob Thel. He's 6'6". Look at the big tall guys. I know somehow they're like, everyone played volleyball. Never mind. There's something about that. And volleyball, men's volleyball, and then Woods driving 90 miles an hour when Woods was driving 90. Oh. It's hard to feel bad for you there, Tiger. You get a tiger in your tank. Remember that stuff? You're too old for me. Tiger. Okay, there's Sudoku. Go over there, Sudoku. Sudoku over there. I'm trying to make this quick because there's lots of this. You know what I mean. Residents' reaction to rebound on a certain. Oh boy, tourists are back. Yay. Things are open for some people, and others it's like tourists are business. But not everybody is, tied to the tourist industry. It's just more traffic, more crime, more this, more that. Not everybody. So it's got a mixed reaction. And people come in and UK variant, the British invasion. Wednesday's Big Q, which is today, Thursday's answer, Big A. Are you following the trial of ex-policeman Derek Chauvin, charged in George Floyd's death? 22%, yes, crucial trial for race-police relations. 37%, somewhat, occasionally. 41%, no, hardly, not interested. Good for you. You shouldn't absorb that stuff. Let them do what they do. Because whatever they do, whether you watch it or not, it's not going to make any difference. Democrats get rid of cool work, clarification, anything going on. Come in school. Come in schools once Kakako changes. I don't know. Saying more than which brings us to the inevitable. Did we do all that? Yes, we did. The inevitable. Letters to the editor. Where we. First political cartoon. The giant Hydra. It's the giant Venus flytrap. It's COVID variants. Uncle Sam's going, squirt. Virus be gone. Come on, that's like, what? 4 months out of relevancy. Okay. This is where we solve the world at large and society's problems by having an opinion about it. Wealthy residents can afford higher tax rates. An annual household income of over $400,000 puts you in the top 2% of all households in the U.S., according to the DQYDJ website. Are these people millionaires? No, but they are very affluent. The existence of super wealthy has made those who are merely very rich seem less well off than they actually are. Those who are in this very rich but not millionaires category can absolutely shoulder the burden of higher tax income to lift up our entire state. If a household is making $400,000 pays a 16% income tax, that would be $64,000 and would bring them down to $336,000 before any other taxes. That would still leave the household in the top 2% of all households in the U.S. Their position in society would not change with a 5% point increase in their income tax. Tax them more to benefit our state. Lev, Crystal, Liliha. Unpopular view, but it's true. That's what should happen. Sorry. Boeing 777 is a good plane. It didn't mean to crash that one time. But we're skipping that one for the sake of time. It's kind of yawn. Written by a pilot. Small arms race. No. Small arms. No match for tyrants' military forces. In a recent letter to the editor, someone said, "We need guns to defend the country in case of a tyrant takes over." Quote article, March 30th. I find that utterly ridiculous. The U.S. military receives billions of dollars a year and is trained to defeat entire countries better armed than the U.S. citizen can ever be. If the U.S. military backs the tyrant, small arms will have little use. If the U.S. military does not back the tyrant, there is no need for citizens to be armed. Guerrilla welfare is not as effective as it was 50 years ago. Guerrilla glue is, though. It didn't stop the U.S. in Iraq, Afghanistan, and it wouldn't here either. There may be reasons for American citizens to have a gun, but stopping a tyrant is no longer a valid one. Terrence Ching, Wilhelmina Rise. Thank you, Terrence. I bet you discovered that doing the video game. Tyrant points. Small arms. Tactical warfare inside the streets of the U.S. Military wins. Okay, I figured it out. If something looks wrong, take action. At age 17, Darnella Frazier filmed George Floyd's final moments and now lies awake at night apologizing to Floyd for not doing more and not physically interacting to help save his life, she said. She's a youth. Give her a break. Recently, as a violent scene in Manhattan unfolded with Asian immigrant being brutally assaulted in broad daylight, 3 men watched from the lobby of a nearby luxury apartment building. No one intervened and helped the woman. One man, a security guard, mind you, even closed the front door of the building. What's wrong with these pictures? People seem to be too self-absorbed. Agree with that. They do not care for their fellow human beings. Was young Darnella filming this for future crime evidence or to be popular on social media? If you see something that doesn't look right, do the right thing. Act. Help someone. It's not about you. What kind of human beings have we become? Lisa Adlong, Ha'ula. You call the cops. You don't go in there and try to break it up. Then you get stabbed and shot too. And the police would agree. What was young Darnella doing? Trying to be popular on social media? Probably. It's like, what the heck is this commotion? Start filming. Da-da-da-da-da. Like and subscribe. Shocking content. Enforce current laws. Do not make new ones. And the lack of fear of consequences seems to be the predominant factor in chronic homelessness. Brutal anti-Asian attacks against seniors by perpetrators twice their size and half the age, illegal vacation rentals, and other crimes against societal laws. And farting in public too. Since these people do not respect or obey the laws they are breaking, even if it's wind, they make no sense to promulgate. Someone told me that word. More laws and restrict the rights of those who do respect and obey our laws. It is absurd to believe that making more laws will be a deterrent to those who do not respect the laws they are breaking. Logical point. What we need instead of more laws is enforcement of our existing laws and punishment for those who break them. Perhaps even a return to the capital punishment is required, since perpetual criminals have no fear of incarceration. Our punishment system is obviously not working as a deterrent. Carlton Reign of Terror Chang Kaneki. I think we should bring back the guillotine. Hell, man! A couple of those guillotines in public. Reign of Terror? French Revolution? No. It should be Thomas Paine. You know, the guy Common Sense. He was witness to the French Revolution. U.S. history. U.S. history plug. Is Hawaii despicable to require voter ID? President Joe Biden recently spoke to 40 states that require voter identification as engaging in, quote, Jim Crow on steroids, end quote. Since Hawaii requires voter identification in elections, we must be vicious racists engaging in evil voter suppression. Unless our president is engaging in cruel, dishonest, and unhinged propaganda to bully the people who think differently than he does. This is a tough call, but I have lived and worked in the Aloha State for the last 35 years and never known a kinder and more decent place. So I am going to have to conclude that the president's statement is despicable propaganda. That's horrible. It forces me to wonder if other things I have been told are also ridiculous lies. Maybe we should think skeptical of all politicians and think for ourselves. Scott Moore, Mililani. Sorry, Scott. I was practicing my Monty Python stuff. My Monty Python chops. Well, yeah, I think that's a spin on anything the president says is a despicable propaganda. Look, it's about voter suppression. Voter suppression. Some people can't get the ID. They can't, so they can't vote. So, just because you can't get an ID, you can't vote. Just because you can't go over there, you can't vote. You don't have a car to drive over there, you can't vote. You can't make it there in time, you can't vote. They're trying to take away the voters that are amenable to vote for them. That's the despicable part. Indeed. Get a perspective. I think we got like despicable propaganda. I don't know who's writing for someone's Q related. They're watching. Stop watching those Q websites. I tell you what. I don't know. Yeah, good lord. I was gonna try to make this fast. Who wins the T-Rex tour?
Ready for action.
They're all pretty good. Yeah, I see. And they're not all of them are really good. Tell you what, they're not all pretty good. Man. I don't know. I think this one, I'm just trying to go rare, but...
Your comlink is broken. Alright, men, load your weapons.
Shut up!
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Terrence Chang wins because he knows that the person with the firearm, pew, 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 is not going to win over the entire military force. If the U.S. military and the people with the pew, pew engage in the U.S. streets, We know who's gonna win. Terrence, you get the T-Rex toenail award. Ooh, I broke my coffee cup. Ooh, look what you don't get this at all. Small shining deed in a naughty world. How good. Anyways, the Willy Wonka quotes are from Portier in the Merchant of Venice. So go watch our Merchant of Venice thing. See a Willy Wonka quotes. Fancy bread is in the heart. Arg, arg, arg. Anyways. I made this too long. Sorry. Probably for me yakking. It's always junk. God, what can go wrong? Just have a great day. It's Thursday. Thursday. Have a good day. Oh. Not now. No, stop.